Hello everyone, this is Panda. I'm going to charge my phone, and once it gets 100%, I'll put it in my lavalier microphone. But I want to stress about this East Village community refrigerator, the good and the bad. And I'm going to share the good and the bad with you guys because I personally experienced some good and some bad things about this refrigerator. But it's basically for the community, for those that need food to eat. And recently, there's been a raid on this refrigerator. And I also want to talk about what's been going on in NYC and how they're going to deal with the homeless pandemic in this city because it's out of control. So with that said, everyone, please do subscribe, like, and share the content. Please make sure that you hit the notification bell icon because only 2% of you have that notification turned on. So it's important that you know these things about the city of New York City. If you're coming to New York City, if you want to know about what's to avoid and what are some opportunities, if you want to save some money, this is a good way to actually get to know your city or the city that you're visiting. So please do subscribe, like, and share. You guys want to support the channel financially, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. So with that said, everyone, listen, there's some good things about this refrigerator. See this gentleman walking towards me right now? This guy is a completely disrespectful Mongol. Honestly, he has no regards, no respect for that fridge. Okay, when someone donates to that fridge, this is the bad. He literally takes everything. It's a shared fridge. You're supposed to share the fridge. So with that said, everyone, I want to emphasize some good as well in the fridge. Now, there are other organizations that actually contribute to the refrigerator. There are other 501c3s that also donate to the refrigerator. So, anyway, I want to emphasize why the good things that happen to this refrigerator is that when they donate the food, they donate healthy, unopened food. So, I'm going to leave the links to the East Village Instagram down in the description below later on as I go to add this video's information content. But it's called the East Village Community, and you guys should go check them out on Instagram. This is also in front of SMAC. SMAC is the most famous mac and cheese in the East Village. They also have vegan options. I'm not doing the plug, but the food is actually pretty good. But with that said, they allowed the refrigerator to actually be placed in front of their establishment. So let's talk about some bad for a moment. The bad parts about this community fridge is that you have a lot of drug dealers that use this refrigerator as a prompt or as a cover to sell paraphernalia on the streets. That was on my Instagram about 3 weeks ago, and I was very unhappy because I came down East 12, and this guy just said, "Hey man, I got that." I'm like, yo, why would you offer a stranger that you don't know substances that are not good for you? So that's the bad part. Let's go about to talk about the good things about the refrigerator. When people actually donate to the refrigerator, I believe it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays where a lot of the donations come in, and we're just evaluating the refrigerator, see how many people actually go to the refrigerator or not. So a lot of people ask me to just sit there and document it and see how many people. I'm going to tell you like hundreds of people. I would say an estimate about 250 people a day or 300 people a day go to that refrigerator in and out just to see if it's any in there. Right now, there's no food in there at the moment. But when there is food in the refrigerator, the folks of New York City, this is what you have to do. You have to share it, okay? You can't just take everything and expect the next person behind you to leave empty-handed. That's not a fair community. That's a selfish community. And I've seen that happen a lot, and that's the bad parts. But the good part is that people actually do donate on Tuesdays and Thursdays where the big donations come in, normally around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish. And at night, it's around 7 p.m., 6:30, depends on who's donating, what 501c3 is donating, because these are 501c3s that are donating. Now, the city is trying to, or some work establishments, restaurant establishments, are trying to prevent food waste in the city, which is good because in Portland, it's actually illegal to do food waste. And this is what New York City should be doing. Follow Portland's role model laws in Portland. Like every food, if a restaurant cannot sell the food, they automatically donate it to some charity or some 501c3 or some shelter for those to eat it. So New York City is so bad at that. You guys see that on my Instagram, up in Upper West Side. It's called Garden of Eden. That's a supermarket that basically sells a lot of vegetables, and they throw away good vegetables all the time. And you guys seen that during the summer when I was here in New York City, where they left a whole bunch of fresh vegetables and fruits on the side curb in clear plastic bags. Very distasteful. But also want to share a bad thing about this refrigerator. And this has nothing to do with just this community, but it has to do with communities that coming from all types of communities. Now, it was said, and this has been the problem, some people come to the refrigerator and they resell the food right here on 14th Street and 1st Avenue. You guys also seen that on my Instagram and on my Facebook. I also posted that on Twitter. This is the same problem. First of all, it's a problem because this is how COVID spreads. This is how you spread germs as well when people are not paying attention to some of the pandemic rules. And I know some of you guys don't believe in the pandemic rules, but I just came over with COVID myself, and I've been vaccinated and boosted and still caught COVID. So it goes to show you that you should be paying attention. But the purpose is when people donate the food, they donate it for the good cause. And I understand that it's their right to do what they want with the food, but it's not their right to sell the food and then take more food and then sell the food again, and take more food and sell it again. And that's been a problem. Now, NYPD has been cracking down on that on 14th Street between 1st Avenue and Avenue 8. And I've been documenting that as well. And I just wanted to share why that's a bad thing, to resell free food that's been given to the community, because you have women, children, elderly, you have people that are struggling to pay their bills, looking for subsistence to feed themselves throughout the week. And you have people trying to sell the food on the streets of New York City. Same thing like in San Francisco on Tenderloin or Market Street. If you go to Silver Center, which I showed you on my on this YouTube channel recently, some of you guys disliked that video because you thought I was being a Karen. It's not being a Karen, guys. At the time of when they were doing that, I was in San Francisco and there was a fully lockdown. California, San Francisco itself, surpassed Germany in most COVID cases. That's embarrassing. Just the city alone surpassed Germany in the most COVID cases. That's embarrassing. So you have to think about the consequences of selling food. Yes, let's say there's no pandemic, okay? Let's pretend there's no pandemic. It's a right to sell free food that taxpayers and people in the community try to give back. It's kind of wrong. It is wrong to do so, but I guess people got to survive and try to make their way of life, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it either. New York City is a really, really, really expensive city to live in. This is what I don't think the new mayor, he's a joke. Honestly, like, when he used the word swagger in his speech, I was like, oh my pen, hey. I hope every mayor is watching this from all over the world right now. That's a bad word to use, swagger. The city needs swagger. No, the city needs some responsibility. That's the proper word, eh? So, so I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, right? I lived in Wisconsin, I lived in Winnipeg, I lived in Minnesota, all right? When people complain about food necessities, I tell them, why are you wasting food? These are the cities that have laws about wasting food. Why can't they follow the same procedures as the rest of the food. Even California has a kind of rule about wasting food, but then again, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of the homeless there waste food constantly. They eat it and then throw it, like to the birds. This is why in San Francisco they tell you not to feed the birds, because the birds poop everywhere. And then you have large seagulls. I'm surprised New York City doesn't have large seagulls, but technically New York City is much cleaner than San Francisco, to be honest, because you don't see the feces, you don't see the strong cases of food lingering on around the streets. But the problem with the refrigerator here is that people resell the food, and it's not a very good thing, and that's the bad thing. The good thing is that there are people that actually take the food and share the food. I've seen this guy that comes here every evening, or when I'm here off and on, because I'm not here all the time, maybe like once a week. But when I see him, or when I used to see him, he used to literally share the food. Like someone would donate it, he was like, hey. He'll tell people, hey, let this person have this, let this person have that. And I used to come over there and ask anyone that's not willing to argue with individuals, hey, do you need anything from the fridge before these people take it? Because I would literally go in the refrigerator and take it and give it to you. And you sometimes have to do that in order to give the people what they deserve. And that's subsistence. Food that they can eat for the week, or something they need to make something at home. Maybe they're missing an ingredient to their dish, and they come to the community refrigerator. That's what the community refrigerator is all about. Survival. And I feel like a lot of people are not addressing the fact that you have to share. And as you can see, let me zoom in really quickly. They broke the cabinet door. I don't know how they did that. I don't even understand how they did that. So, and I'm not sure if the East Village community is going to replace the food. As you see people going in and out to the fridge looking for, hey man, even the delivery drivers got to eat, right? But yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to replace the door or replace the cabinet, because honestly, there are individuals that come to the refrigerator, and when they don't see food in the refrigerator, they literally just get mad and just leave the refrigerator open. Guys, you know you can actually bust the refrigerator. If you don't know what that word means, bust, you can actually damage the refrigerator's, what is that called? The generator caliber, which means the refrigerator can break down at any time. And that's not something that you want to do, honestly. And they put the refrigerator there for a reason. So respect the community, inspect the business in front of it that actually has it in front of their establishment. So, with that said, everyone, thank you for listening. Thank you for liking. But we're going to continue to see how many people actually go to the refrigerator in this process. I came down here because I didn't want to do any videography in Midtown. Midtown's crazy. All these fucking idiots down there. Oh my panda. The drugs, the stealing, the disrespect. Last night I went inside the Monohan train hall and tried to use the bathroom, and not everybody, and all the bathroom stalls were full of homeless people shooting up. And by the way, FYI, the Hot Ones hot sauce did get to me later on in the day, and that's when I had to go number 2 really badly. I didn't even use the bathroom inside the place because they refused to open the other bathrooms, while people were actually complaining about it, like, you should open the other bathroom, come on. These people are not going to leave the bathroom stalled. And you guys refuse to get the Amtrak police. But, yeah, pretty bad. So, right now, I'm going to go to also Thompson Square Park and do some documentary there as well, because apparently that's another spot where people actually donate food, but they don't donate anything vegan. It's more like sandwiches, pork sandwiches, ham sandwiches, and other stuff around that. But with that said, everyone, thank you for tuning in, everybody. So, I'm also charging my iPhone because I didn't charge it properly, so yet. Eh? But anyway, guys, this is the East 12 Community refrigerator. Now, this one on the west side, but that one is a little bit dangerous, in my opinion. You got a lot of drug traffic going through there all the time, and it's like literally 2 blocks from Washington Square Park, which you guys know Washington Square Park is known for its activity. But you can see that people are donating. See, there's people donating some canned goods, which is a good thing. And I think that's a good start. You know, you got people out here that actually do care about people. Then you got people out here just being selfish and don't care about others. So with that said, everyone, I just wanted to share it and let you guys focus on the pandemic of food shortage in New York City. There are people out here working, delivery drivers. You saw the delivery guy on the bike. You got normal people looking for food because they really don't have the money to go to the grocery store. And let me tell you, the grocery stores out here are so expensive. Oh my panda, too expensive. So I realized I can go to Queens and get cheaper food, the same food for cheaper, if I just take the E train all the way to Long Island City. And Long Island City is not that it's also expensive, but there's some parts of Long Island City that you go to, like cheap supermarkets like Key Food, that is cheap. Or if you want, you can search around for cheap supermarkets that actually, let's say this, go to the urban communities. Yes, go to the urban communities. You can find food much cheaper. I'm just gonna be honest. You can find that same 4-pack of tomatoes for only $2. Or do what I do. I go to the fruit and vegetable stands, and they are so much cheaper. They are 70% cheaper than all these supermarkets combined. I don't understand why you're saying the same tomatoes that the fruit stand and vegetable stand is selling for only $2, and your guys are selling it for $6. You get it? So with that said, everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you guys want to support the channel, please do subscribe and like and share. Hit the notification bell icon, please do. It's important that you understand the folks of New York City. These are people trying to get by, but you also have people that also are trying to ruin a good thing by taking something that was free and doing something bad with it. And it could be a bad thing, it could be a good thing, because people also have to survive and pay their bills, but it's also not right in a way to just take free food from someone that is starving and you're selling it right down the street here, right behind me. So I came all the way here this morning to wait for food as well, and obviously it hasn't been, guys, I've been here since fucking 7 a.m. It's gone on 11 a.m. and it has really been no donations, period, guys. It's been really hard to try to find subsistence. And I'm a vegan. Well, vegan pescatarian. So when I say vegan pescatarian, I eat mostly 90% vegan. But when it comes down to being a pescatarian, the only thing I would eat is the octopus and squid. Yeah, or oysters, because and you rarely see me eat those. It's like maybe 2-3 times a year. So, and sometimes it depends on my stomach, and actually, my body's kind of weird. Anyways, my body doesn't like a lot of food. Like last night, when the hot sauce got to my stomach, I started sweating. I started feeling abdominal pain. And I was like, oh man, I drunk too much of that stuff. And guys, I'm a hot sauce freak. I love spicy food, but while I'm going to say Sean Evans, it did get to my stomach. It did make me go poo-poo. But I'm just telling you guys now, it didn't affect me earlier that day when I was doing the challenge. If you didn't see my Hot Ones Last Dab Challenge video, please check it out. It was yesterday. But It didn't affect me until later on, late in the evening, and I noticed the abdominal pain and the sweating. So I came here to the community refrigerator to see they even have some toe food or something I can literally. Oh wow, he's drinking booze. Oh wow, that guy literally took a last sip of that alcohol. I guess it's time for the munches. But then again, guys, I'm also waiting to see if there's a lady that comes here every Tuesday. She donates a lot of vegan options. So, and from what I was told, she hasn't been coming by lately. So you can see people go into the refrigerator and looking for substance. It hasn't been really, from what I'm hearing, it hasn't been a really good 3 weeks. So, but I was told that Saturday, they packed the refrigerator, and I wasn't here Saturday. I was in the hostel Saturday. So, yeah, and when that happens, guys, you have a lot of people from the community down in Chinatown that come here and raid the refrigerator. Now, I love my Asian community, and I want to talk about something not related to the fridge, but related to the homeless crisis problem. And I want to set some ground here. And I want to say, take this with a grain of salt, okay? I love my Asian community so much, especially my Japanese, my Korean community. And I love my Chinese, my Thai, my Tibetans. I love my Saudis. I love my Turkish, because they are Asian as well. If you guys didn't know about it, anyone that's Muslim descended or Arabic is Asian. So, but it comes down to the Chinese community. I want to say this. When you guys come down here to the refrigerator, and I want to say this. First, let me get off to the point. You guys don't want the city to rebuild or build a homeless shelter in your community, but you have Chinese homeless in your community. That's not fair to say and protest against the city trying to help rebuild the city, because you have also in your own community homeless individuals. That's not fair to them. What about your fellow Chinese natives that are homeless? When you guys went down there a couple of days ago and protest why you don't want the homeless shelter being built down there, you're also disrespecting your community that has homelessness. That is not the right approach. You have to think about everyone, including your community. Yes, the hate crimes that are happening are rampant in the city against Asians, and I understand your concerns. As you can see, there's people in the refrigerator going to the fridge. But you cannot neglect your own community and their homeless pandemic. You have also a homeless pandemic as well. Why would you say you don't want a homeless shelter in your community when you also have problems in your own community? You're going to tell me you don't have not one single Asian American, Chinese Asian American that's homeless in your community? I will literally call you on that bullshit. Now, think about it. Yes, there's a problem. Wow, that guy looks blue. His face looks blue. Oh, my panda. You do have a problem. You have a problem with all the Asian hate crimes in the city. And I understand that community. And I'm not saying, oh, I don't believe you. I do believe you. But to say that you don't want a homeless shelter in your community to help your own natives and people that love your community, like me, I love your community. Why won't you build the homeless shelter for me in your community so I can come to your community and set some boundaries? Because I would defend you more than someone that hates you, and I would defend you more than that person. That's why some of us care about you. So don't say you don't want a homeless shelter in your community. That's not rebuilt in the city. You also put in hatred into the city when you say things like that. And I understand that there's tons of these Asian hate crimes. And recently, as I expressed my concern and condolences to Michelle Go, an Asian American that actually was helping to fight against homelessness and hunger, was pushed in front of a uncommon downtown moving train. And yeah, RIP, respects to Michelle Go. But you gotta rise up, guys. You gotta speak out. It's people like me that will speak up for you, but you cannot deny the fact that there are people in your own community that could really use that shelter. Because it's in your community. They rather not go to, what's the shelter, the dangerous shelter here, the drop-in shelter here on 31st and 1st Avenue. That's a dangerous place. I literally went there. It is so dangerous. You do not want to go there. You do not want to go there. Those folks that work in that shelter facility do not care about your well-being. They don't care what you have. They can't defend you if someone steals your property. They can't defend you because they got security that are not trained like policemen or military. They don't have no military background, no fighting abilities. All they have is words. And then they, like I said, guys, you guys have seen the videos. They literally stereotyped. They literally fucking come out their way and say, oh, this person looks like blah, 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 blah. And that's not the right approach, fellas or women, honestly. So, yes, rebuilt the city. Now, I am usually visiting, but I've been actually homeless here in this city for a few months, documenting what's been taking place. I also been robbed in this city. And you want me to go to a homeless shelter that has full of these individuals I see in the Midtown all the time stealing, and you want me to go in there? You literally want me to go in there and get robbed and get shanked. A homeless man got shot. A homeless man got stabbed. People get beat up in the shelter all the time for their property. So if you're going to hire, if the city is going to really hire and put a shelter in place, they need to hire also some NYPD police officers to protect the people, honest people. Because honestly, there are honest homeless individuals in this city that would love some protection. Think about it. Just because someone's homeless doesn't mean they don't have rights. And that's the problem in this city. When someone sees you homeless, they don't think you have rights anymore. They look at you as if you don't exist. Then you have those that actually do care, that know you're human, you're civil, and your constitutional rights. But what the main focus is, you're human and your civil rights. Don't let anyone in this city tell you you don't have rights if you're homeless or not. You have rights. No matter what status you have the rights to complain. You have the right to file a complaint, to be concerned about what's the safety for all people in this city, Asian or non-Asian. But what I am sick of the black communities, the bad ones that are picking on the Asian community and robbing and stabbing and shoot and sticking these people up. Why? Why you? Here's another thing I want to talk about. Why is people hating on the Asian community when we used to? Just be honest. For all the African Americans and Black Americans in this country, why you guys are being so hatred? When you used to love Kung Fu movies back in the 80s and 70s and the 90s. You guys used to love watching Kung Fu movies, karate movies, Japanese movies. And now you're being so hatred. Why? Then you're a hypocrite. Then you're a fucking hypocrite. Don't tell me don't tell me you didn't never want to listen to some Wu-Tang Clan. Come on, guys. That's so bullshit. Even, I'm honestly going to call people out on that bullshit. Come on. 80s were basically about Kung Fu movies all the time. Karate Kid, The Last Dragon. What's the one with the black guy? He catches bullets with his teeth. Come on, guys. That was your shit. That was your shit. You guys used to talk about that all the time. I remember when I was in Japan when I was younger, I had the Navy guys talk about, yo, dude, in the States, they about to release a new Kung Fu movie. And now you guys are just being a bunch of hypocrites, being hatred towards the Asian community. Now, I did say some things that may be hateful, but that's not my intent. It's just to be aware of what's been going on at this refrigerator. Because you guys at the Asian community said you don't want the shelters, but you are using the shelters' resources. And that's what I also want to talk about. You guys don't want a shelter down in Chinatown community, but you go to these community refrigerators, these shelters for the homeless and for those that are in need, and you use the services, but you don't want a homeless shelter with these services? That's why I said there are people in your community that would love those services, that would love to stay in their own community and get those services without traveling all the way up to 125th Street looking for food and services. In New York City, a single individual has to travel to get resources and food. They gotta go to, if they can't find food at one pantry, they gotta go to another pantry. If they can't find them food at that pantry, they gotta take the train and go get food from another pantry. But everything is about timing here. Not all pantries open at the same time. Not all food services feed at the same time. And this is why I just don't understand the city sometimes. You guys want something, but you don't want this, but you don't want the services for those services? I don't get it. But you want the services. But you take from the service. And that includes Black African Americans as well. You guys throw away a lot of food. I see you guys all in Midtown, 42nd Street. Guys, when someone gives you food, be grateful. Okay? Someone's going to the refrigerator. Guys, you're in my way, guys. These guys are in my way. I can't see who's going in the refrigerator. Oh, my panda. Oh, wow. Did you guys just see that? Literally almost crashed right into that biker. So that's another thing that's going to be changing here in New York City. The bike laws. It's about goddamn time. The bike laws need to change. There are people that do deliveries. I'm not calling you guys out, but you guys have to admit, you guys are fucking pretty reckless. Passing red lights, crashing into people, going the wrong way down the wrong bike path. You can't do that in Portland. You can't do that in San Francisco. You can't do that even in LA. But why did you do it here? Now, when Casey Neistat, one of the famous filmmakers and YouTubers, back in the early 2010, 2009, was bitching about bike lanes. There should be more bike lanes. If it wasn't for him, you guys would not have the bike lanes. Think about it. If it wasn't for Casey Neistat, you guys would not have bike lanes. But as you just saw, that biker almost knocked down that biker as we were passing by. That was pretty fucking reckless. That's why the bike laws are changed. Now, the bike laws is this. They have to stop at the red light. If they don't stop at the red light, that's a ticket. I think that's a $35 ticket. From what I'm understanding, reading from the archives of the city's ordinance. Yeah, it's a city ordinance now. So everyone that has even a electric scooter, a electric bike, or a bike, you have to stop at the red light. It's so important to keep people safe. It's about safety. It's not about being the fastest and trying to beat the red light, and that's what gets you killed half the time. This is why on this very same block, there's been more accidents right in front of SMAC here than I have ever seen. People going down the wrong way. People not. You're supposed to stop at the red lights. So I hope the mayor pushes the law for the bikes, because I seen people get hurt. I seen a collision because of those stupidity decisions to go the wrong way, run the red light, cause an accident. I seen a guy get hit by a car. And recently, that has happened in Upper Manhattan. Biker died because the truck wasn't paying attention. And this is why you guys got to stop at the red light. Now, it was the driver's fault of that truck, but this is also the bikers should have stopped. So, and RIP to that biker that passed away. I don't know his name, but as a community, as a union, if you have a bike union, you have to understand the bike laws. It is safe. Some of them even don't have lights in front of their bikes. And why? Especially at night, you have to have proper precautions. You gotta have proper precautions. You gotta have your headlights and your tail lights. Even I have headlights and tail lights on my wagon at night. And I'm walking with the wagon, and you guys don't want to do the same. So I hope the mayor does do something about the bike laws and push that very soon, because honestly, I almost get hit by bikes as well. Also get hit by yellow taxis. Oh my panda, these yellow taxis are out of control. They cannot drive for shit. They cannot drive for shit. I don't understand how they pass a driver's license. How? But then with that said, everyone, these guys are blocking the view. Yes, Anthony. My wagon always have lights, dude. My wagon had lights since the day I got it. Listen, I even have bike reflectors on my body at night so they can see. So the cars can also see me as well. Because in New York City, people are, like I said, New York City, people are reckless, man. The driving is reckless. People run red lights. People park. And if you're not watching my Instagram, people park in insane ways. People literally parking on the sidewalk. Like, it's, okay, I'm going to leave my car here and park on the sidewalk. I remember a couple of weeks ago, maybe like 2 months ago, the guy parked right here in the corner. He was literally on the sidewalk. He didn't care. He left his car there, and guess what? He didn't get a ticket. It goes to show you. But yeah, these guys are blocking my view of the refrigerator, man. I just want to see how many people come to the community refrigerator. Because we need to emphasize why there should be more donations to the community refrigerator. If you are a 501c3 and you're in New York City, or you're a restaurant or a market, a supermarket, and you're about to throw away food, listen to me, New York City. If you are a supermarket, especially you, West Side Market and Garden of Eden, especially those two, pay attention. You almost hit me, dude. You just see that shit? Scooter guy just almost fucking hit me. Oh my panda. Look, he's coming back and looking at the... You almost hit me, man. God, see? This is why I said there should be bike laws. Scooter laws. Anything electric should automatically stop that red light. I'm serious. You guys are insane with these electric vehicles now. This is why New York City back in early, 2009, 2008, didn't want the electric scooters. And now they just said, you know what, just have it. It works for the people. If it works for the people, if people can get around, let them have it. But you guys are being so reckless now. Remember that, guys? Back, New York Times published that in their article. I remember that article because I read it clearly as dead. And as a journalist, as a documentarian, I don't forget articles like that. When the one-wheeler came out, they didn't want that on the streets. You had to have a permit. And now they lift that ordinance and say you don't have to have a permit for an electric vehicle. Now you got electric scooters that can go up to 60, 70 miles an hour. It's time for some change. It's time for to put people at safe. It's basically, let's try to keep people safe. Okay? Makes no sense. But anyway. Oh, wow. This same lady just walked around me in a circle. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I hope she knows the Constitution. Hope she does. But anyway, with that said, everyone. Yeah, people, like I said, people are very disturbed here. People are very disturbed. So, and it's not cool to, go up to strange people and let them know I'm recording. It's my First Amendment right to record. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you can walk away like a civilian and go on about your own day. This is my fucking job. And this is sometimes happens here in the city. People don't want you to record, but they don't understand. You're on a public fucking city street. Literally on a public city street. If I want to blog and I want to pose some awareness to a problem that you guys are doing to your own city, it needs to be addressed. Someone needs to address it. Like there's a woman right behind me right now in a red jacket, kind of curious of what I'm doing. But these guys are also blocking my view. So, and I'm not going to take out the tripod and move it. I could move the wagon and be a dick and block the sidewalk, but I'm not a dick. Not a dick, eh? I'm not a New Yorker. I'm sorry to say it like that, but some of you guys in New York are pretty much fucking dickheads. You guys are rude. You guys sometimes feel like you're entitled. Oh, there's someone in the other page. Guys, I might move the goddamn card. But I just want to emphasize why you guys have had the open mind in New York City. Listen, I used to come here every other 2-3 years. After this experience, I don't think I'm going to come back for a while because Boston is much better. I literally had a better time in Boston than New York City. People in Boston were so friendly, so nice. Getting free food from Waku Waku. Guys, I am going to do a plug for Waku Waku. Oh my panda. You guys want the best ramen in Boston, downtown Chinatown? Waku Waku. WAKU. You can Instagram them. You can YouTube them. You can Facebook them. You can look them up on Google search. WAKU. Waku Waku. The best ramen ever. Oh, the best ramen in Boston. I'm hands down. I kid you not. And the owner is really, really nice. Literally hooked me up. I was like, damn, dude, I love you. I really love you. I still want a t-shirt, though. Because you guys know me. Every time I go to a ramen place in every city, I gotta snag a t-shirt from that establishment. But I'm going to probably go back to Boston, snag me a t-shirt. I told the owner he should start selling the t-shirts. Because people love your food, and I think they wear your merch. It's all about business, man. It's all about bringing people to the establishment. So, with that said, everyone. Oh, we got a clear view on the picture right now. So, with that said, everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe button if you guys want to support the channel. As a documentarian, I may say some things that may offend you in some words of context, but you guys gotta take it with a grain of salt, because this is not the liberty to harm you. This actually is just to make sure that you're aware of the ongoing problems in the city. You gotta be aware. If you're never aware, you're never gonna know what is taking place in your own city. And half the time, half these New Yorkers do not know what the hell is going on in their own city. Oh, I didn't know that happened. But I'm from British Columbia, and I knew that shit happened. And you didn't know that happened? Oh, my panda, eh? That's crazy. Oh, my panda. You should see sometimes, like, sometimes when I go to the Monorail train station, I talk to the security guys. They didn't even know what's going on in the city. It's like, do you guys even know what's going on down the streets? It's like, there was literally a guy, a couple, literally beat up a guy coming out of CVS because he didn't have enough change to give them. So they're gonna beat him up and rob him and take his tablet. And no one in the area. I went to one establishment to another establishment. They didn't even know about it. Like, wait, you guys are not aware of what's going on in your establishment, in your community? Oh, that's pretty poor judgment, in my opinion. It's like not being aware about what's going on around your surroundings. You gotta be aware of surroundings, but honestly, that's pretty poor. So now I'm starting to see a fluctuation of people going to the fridge. Oh, this lady got oh wow, she had a luggage bag waiting to heist it. See? She's got a luggage bag. Oh, she's bringing food into the fridge. See? See that, guys? You see that? That's what we want to see. We want to see people bring food to the fridge, not steal food from the fridge and then go sell it on 1st Avenue and 14th Street. That's what we want to see. But like I said, the one on the west side is a pretty dangerous one. It's really, it's toxic, guys. It's like a lot of drugs in front of that place, and it's not a very, don't get me wrong, west side's okay, but I love the east side better. Since I've been here, I love the east side better. St. Mark's is down the street. I can just get ramen down the street. And by the way, there's a few ramen shops down the street that I have to recommend. But I have to eat there once more to actually determine if it's good or not, because when I was there the first time, I was really hungry. So when Melissa donated the $50, I went to that ramen shop out of desperation because I was super hungry, and actually I was kind of famished. I was actually really famished to the point like I didn't have any energy to push the cart. I didn't even feel like walking. That's how famished I was. So I just stopped at that ramen shop, and I felt pleased after that, but I needed to go there again. So if you guys want to do a nice donation, $5, $10, $50, $1,000, $1 million, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and then a Venmo. But with that said, everyone, I'm just trying to bring context and reality to you guys. As human beings, you gotta bring the context and the reality back to the front lines, because obviously some of you guys are just pretending to not care, but you guys actually do care, and I know you guys do care. So yeah, it's the point. So with that said, everyone, I'm not gonna stick around there too long. I've been here since like 7. So it's yeah, I'm not trying to keep this live stream too long either. But just want to see how many more people come to the community refrigerator. As we were talking, there were a lot of people coming in and out that refrigerator, but we couldn't see because the guys were talking. We're not going to tell them to move. This is a free public sidewalk. It's a free public sidewalk. They can be whatever they want. They didn't know I was probably recording. They should pay attention to their surroundings, though. But, by the way, S-Mac is right there. You guys want some mac and cheese? Vegan or non-vegan? It's the best place. I'm telling you guys, you're missing out. You guys are missing out. I know I am missing out because I'm tapped out. I'm broke. I have no money. We spend all the money on the hostel. We also spend money. Oh, there's a camera guy with a mic boomstick. See that guy rocking? Yeah. What's he doing? What's he up to? Yeah. See, I'm a gearhead. I spot shit like that. See, I pay attention to my surroundings. That's proof. That's proof of concept. There you go. So, yeah, I'm a gearhead. So I noticed him while he was crossing the streets. I was like, oh, he's the audio guy. Respects to the audio guy. Because, yo, let me tell you guys, the audio engineer, the audio technician, guys, that's a hard job to do. Like, you literally have to make sure the volume is right, the trembles is right, that bass line is good. Because you can literally do a poor job. But with that said, everyone, I'm not even going to take out my camera gear and start shooting because honestly, New York City has a really, really tough time dealing with the crime. And I really don't want to take out my camera. I know it's broad daylight, but there's a school right next door. But people will rob you right in broad daylight here in New York City. Look at that. You got people on my Instagram selling drugs right here in front of the school. Which is fucking ridiculous. You selling drugs in front of the school, dude? I should punch you in the fucking face. Should literally punch that guy in the face 2 weeks ago. Asking me if I want to buy, I got that. I should have punched him in the face. Don't ever sell drugs in front of a fucking school, dude. You stupid dinbat. Yeah, he was stupid. That was a stupid decision. And he thought it was cool. He thinks he's cool. Dude, you're homeless and you're selling crack. Fucking idiot. Yeah, he's an idiot for selling. Oh, we got more people coming to the community refrigerator. Like I said, average about 300 to about 300, 400 people come to the refrigerator every day. So I think more people should donate to the refrigerator because people are really hungry these days. If you guys want to support, all I will need you guys to do is subscribe, hit that like button, but make sure you hit that notification button to see senior citizens are the mostly ones that come to this refrigerator, and homeless. Good homeless guys, actually. Go to that refrigerator. Yeah, I'm not taking out my gear. Everyone knows I'm a video guy. Everyone in this video knows that I'm the video guy. That's why I love this community. But I haven't been sleeping in this community because it's been freaking cold. It's been freezing. So you got this lady donated some food. It's probably the dry food, like noodles. So sometimes people will actually donate to the fridge. So what they do is a trade-off. They put something there that they don't want to use, but they take something from the fridge. So that's a trade-off, then that's okay. People do that in the fridge, but it has to be unopened. Unopened is a safe way to keep these people safe from any diseases, colds, flus, even COVID. Give me a like button for that. Give me a like button because of this lady right here. Everyone, you should thumbs up for this lady right here. Donating. Because we need more people like that. And look, she's not even working for an agency. She's just a normal person that's donating food. That baby is more warmer than I am. Oh, my panda. Yeah, this mac and cheese place is pretty famous. It's really good. Oh, my panda, I really want some mac and cheese now. But hey, I tell you this, hey. This is not a bad community. Oh, down the street over there, down the street, right across the street over there, is the Islamic Center. So if you are Islamic and you need some help, there's the Islamic Center of America right there on the corner of East 11th and First Avenue. So go check it out, my brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah. So it's a pretty good center. They got cameras all over that place, man. If you want to hide your bike there in front of the, you can change your bike up there in front. And right across the street is the jihad, the Hadid food cart. Pretty good food, guys. I had that rice. It was pretty good. I was like, hey, I need the veggie dish. She was like, I got you, brother. I got you, buddy. What's the fries with that? And he also put French fries with it. He knows I'm a French fry head. He's like, I give you free French fries. And that was like, what, a month and a half ago? I haven't been there since. I need to go visit him at some point to say my respects, man, because he was a good dude. And I was like, oh, my panda, you didn't have to put the fries on there, bro. That was so delicious. Yeah, all that was for like $8. I was like, what? I got more food. So, yeah, $8 for all that food, guys. I was surprised. And that's why I love my Islamic community. I love my Arabic heritage and my communities. They hook it up. Yeah, there's not really a lot of food in the refrigerator right now, but there's a lot of dry food, and I cannot eat dry food because you have to cook it. So with that said, everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer. I do this for a living. I travel, I take risks. I'm a documentarian. I am actually a licensed documentarian. Yes, I am. I'm a photographer. I'm a videographer. I am a YouTuber. I'm an artist. And I also have my credentials running around my neck, my media pass. And if any of you photographers or videographers need media passes made, I can make you one. And with QR codes, but those are a little extra with the QR codes because I have to pay the membership fees for the QR codes, and I haven't been doing them lately either. So I'm pretty sure my QR code membership needs to be renewed. So yeah, because those things, the QR code memberships are like $100 a year. So yeah, I think it's like $150 or $100 something a year. Because it depends on how many QR codes you're using, though. See, there's lots of people going to the community fridge, but there's only dry food right now. I'm looking for some vegan food. I'm looking for some vegan oatmeal or like some tofu, man. I am starving for tofu, dude. So, do I work for TMZ? Anthony asks. I'm sorry, I just read the comments. If you guys want to think I do, if you guys want to think I work for TMZ, then that's on you guys. But most people in the city think I work for TMZ because they've never seen a TMZ wagon before. So I'm just going to let it ride. I don't answer yes or no. I just go like, I don't know. Maybe you have to figure that out. Because they see the media pass around my neck, so they figured out that I did. So I'm like, oh well, if you think that, see, not enough food in the refrigerator, guys. We've been here for freaking 5 hours, almost 5 hours, guys, and still no food. I'm hungry. You guys want to support a little munchies, a little snack, at least? Donate $1 or $2. I can get me a cheap ass snack from the fruit stand down the street. Like I said, there's a fruit and vegetable stand down the street where you get your veggies and your fruit much cheaper than the markets around here. So, and I want to support the little guys because the little guys need the support. They need to survive as well. So, I should have the lavalier microphone on, but alright guys, what I'm going to do is plug in the lavalier microphone system. So give me a second. Oh, that's right. Today's Taco Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know if New York City does Taco Tuesdays. I know in California does Taco Tuesdays. I haven't really seen a Taco Tuesday here in New York City unless I go into the urban communities like in Brooklyn or Queens. But or Spanish Harlem. That's when I need to go. I haven't been there yet. So if you guys want to support Taco Tuesday, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo down in the descriptions. Taco Tuesday. I think everyone should do Taco Tuesdays today. Go get your fancy Taco Tuesdays or your meat Taco Tuesdays, whatever that may be. Hell yeah, that's right. By the way, guys, that's DJ EQY, the greatest DJ I ever met. The most coolest DJ from Chicago, by the way. This guy knows how to like really take care of a photographer. We drove around. We went to a party that night. Oh, that party was off the hook. The challenge, the dancing. What is it? The dancing, the music, the drinking. It was a pretty good. Most people think Chicago and the south side of Chicago is dangerous, but I had a good time in the south side of Chicago, especially with EQ. Yeah, he kept me safe. We drove around. I even saw a White Castle. I haven't seen one of those in years. Oh my panda! And now I heard there's a White Castle here in the Bronx. I'm like, I have to visit that White Castle. I'm not gonna eat from there. I just gotta take a picture of the White Castle because you don't see those often anymore. So respects to EQ. You can find him on Instagram, everybody, or you can hire him for your next party. EQY at Instagram. Check him out. I definitely recommend hiring him for your parties. He'll get the party started. Yeah, definitely get the party started. They're like, oh, what's this? Why is my booty shaking and my feet want to dance? Oh, it's that footworks. Oh, my panda. This is why I got to go back to the Midwest. I really had a good time in the Midwest. I really had a good time. But I do love Boston. Oh, my panda. Like I said, if I had a choice to live in New York City or Boston, it'd probably be Boston. Because Boston was actually kind of affordable. It was much cheaper than New York City. It didn't have the subway system like New York City. But it did have that amazing common ground park that was pretty nice to walk through. It was it was like the miniature size Central Park. But it's not as big as Central Park. No, Central Park is too big. I tried to, guys, if you didn't see my video, the IREX Golden Hour Central Park video, people were emotionally, I really touched some people. It was like, hey man, you made me cry in that video. It's like, it didn't have any commentary. It was like, it's just the scenes were like beautiful and shot correctly. By the way, I shot that on a Canon 7D at 5.2K and downsized that to 1080p. That's how clean downscaling it is. So yes, I downscaled it. Oh, we got a donation for 99 cents. Oh, you know how YouTube's gonna take that. Guys, let me tell you about super chats. They don't always go to me, to be honest. YouTube takes 30%. So just FYI, this is why I also recommend the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo instead. That's direct support. But thank you for the super chat. We've been out here for about 5 hours. Oh my panda! And then technically we left and then we came back because I need to go check on something on the Astro place, and then I came back. So yeah, because it was getting early this morning. It was pretty cold, but now it's getting warmer. The temperature is supposed to be 42, and then it's supposed to dip. Tonight it's supposed to dip down to the lower teens. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a harsh, cold, freezing night. So tonight it's gonna feel like 10. So, and in Winnipeg, we would say, oh, that's normal. You know, any other parts of Canada, like Alberta, British Columbia, yeah, that's kind of normal. For us, it's kind of normal. And if you live in the Midwest, yeah, it's normal. 4K UHD. Wow, yeah, fire. Yeah, I recorded that IRIX video at 5.2K. But here's the thing about recording with Magic Lantern on the Canon 7D and 70D. So on the 7D, I can only record 5K.2 for 10-15 seconds. Right? On a 70D, I only can record up to 5 to 8 seconds. But if I change the resolution to, say, 2.5K, I can record up to, 3 minutes. Seriously, 3 minutes. And, yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? On a 7D, using Magic Lantern on the 7D. So yeah, I use Canons. I don't even use Sonys anymore. Yet. Yeah, I'm not using Sonys at this time. I'm using all my Canon cameras. I got all my Canon cameras right here. I got all the lenses, IRIX lenses, by the way. Thank you, IRIX lenses, for everything you guys have done for me, sending me out some stuff. I appreciate that. Giving me lenses to review. Appreciate that. That was really nice of you guys to do that. And then I end up buying them. So, yeah. So, there's no food in... See that? Look at that. You got a nanny taking care of her client. They came to the community fridge. And there's no food. So... yeah, that's the thing about this. Oh yeah, that's right. I got the lavender microphone on now, so you guys can hear me, correct? Damn, enough to capture the yeah, man. But I decided to just put it on 2.5K on my Canon cameras, and because, dude, the quality. So I'm shooting RAW. That's the thing. And those take up a lot of freaking... I'm using CFast cards. You have to use CFast cards. You can't use SSDs. I mean, you can't use SD cards. Because that's the problem with the 70D. That's why I can only record up to about 6 to 8 seconds. Because the SD card cannot handle the bandwidth of how it's right into the card. And it's actually recording everything raw. So I have to do a lot of color grading. And as a videographer, as a documentarian, as a licensed documentarian, it's a pain in the ass to color grade raw footage. And you have to get it right. Like I said, if you didn't see my last video, my documentary, Momentum, check it out. You see it on the color grade, you're like, wow, those look so good. The depth. And I'm using all IRIX lenses, by the way. So, calm down, see? Reckless, man. The bikes, I'm telling you, the bike laws is going to change. You guys are going to get pissed. And then that's your fault. The bike community, that is your fault. Because you guys, if we can actually get enough footage for a year from every business, you can see how reckless sometimes these bikers are. And as we saw earlier in this video, that biker almost knocked down the other biker by speeding. But with that said, everyone, I feel like ramen, man. It's tacos and ramen sound good right now. Oh my panda. Yeah, tacos and ramen sound so good right now. I can go for, a cactus. Have you guys ever had a cactus taco before? Oh my panda, you guys gotta try it. I went down to Mexico City. It was such. Let me tell you, there are vegan options down there. You can eat the veggie stuff. Yes, you can. But there's also a market in Mexico City. There's a huge market down there. You could get anything, even shrimp, and it's pretty damn affordable. Oh my, dude, your American dollars can go a long, 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 long way. You don't even know how to spend that many pesos. Oh my, I'm having a runny nose now. So, I got the last hand warmer. So, with that said, everyone, thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. Everyone's looking at me like, what's he recording? I'm recording this refrigerator because actually, the East Village community are my friends. I have talked to them through Instagram. I've been telling them about some of the problems with the refrigerator, that they need to come by the refrigerator at least twice a day or 3 times a day and sanitize it because it needs to be sanitized. For the sake, and this guy is back. Oh my panda. This guy is a rude man. He's rude. Guys, let me tell you what he did about a couple of weeks ago. So there was a Korean group of people, right? And they donated some food from a party. You know what he did? Let me go on camera to show you. He literally took a big tray of food like this big, not just one, he took all 3. And put his hand in it. When we asked, can we share that? He says, no, it's all mine. Dude, that was enough food to feed 20, 25 people. He literally took the food and put his hands in it so no one would actually get it. That's selfishness. Yes, there might be some mental health there. Not gonna lie. But he was told, not just by me, but the person that runs the refrigerator, you have to be nice and share. I don't have to do anything, he says. And we were like looking at him, we're like, you see? He said he doesn't have to do anything. So people don't have to donate anything either. Right? Oh my panda. I got 1 tissue, 2 tissues left. Oh my panda, all these boogers. Okay, someone's donating food. Right there. Wait. See? Just focus on that spot. Pretty. My hands are kind of cold. Alright, my hands are kind of cold, but not that cold. But anyway, guys, also want to flex that this place here, I don't know what happened to this laundromat. It's like the best laundromat that I can come to. Since I've been in New York City, it was actually cheaper than the one I actually spent $12, $10 on my Panda. It's too expensive. You gotta understand though, I do understand there's hot water bills, there's heat, there's electricity, then in the summertime, well in the winter times, the winter times it just seems like there's more fire incidents than the summer, I noticed. So reading some reports in New York City Times and doing the archive work, I noticed there's been more fires in the winter in New York City than the summer because people are using those electric heaters. Guys, those electric heaters are dangerous. If you do not use the proper cables and the proper wiring, you can cause electric fire. Guess what people are using as an extension cord to keep those running? You know those cheap 99-cent long cables you can go to a 99-cent store? That's what they're using. So you have to be careful with those electric heaters. Those things are dangerous. Because they actually suck up more power than a... Guys, in my storage back in Vancouver, you guys know I'm a big gamer. I'm a big gaming enthusiast, a PC user. You know my Green Lantern, my water cooling Green Lantern desktop? Guys, I have a power supply on that that's 1200 watts. I don't even burn up 1200 watts. But the electric heater will burn up 12 to 1600 watts. It's just like an air fryer. Those air fryers that you buy burns up a lot of your energy consumption in your homes. So try to use it less. I was telling my friend that. It's like, dude, how much is your electric bill a day? Like a fucking month. He's like, about 200. I was like, I noticed that you've been using your air fryers a lot. And that's probably mostly your bill. Because if you think about it, in Wisconsin, when I was telling him this, I was like, your bill should be, first of all, the gas meter in Wisconsin is 5.5 cents, right? Or something like that. My bill, when I was living in Wisconsin, my bill was no higher than like $40, $50 in the winter. Maybe $60 in the winter. Sometimes it's like $25, $30, right? But his bill was like $210, $220 electricity bill because of air fryers. Guys, those air fryers burn more consumption than anything in your home. They like electric heaters. Those things are dangerous, man. Those things can cause a fire if you don't use the right cables. Especially you guys in New York City. As you've been aware of it, there's been a lot of deadly fires here in New York City. Alright, we've been here. What time is it now? Past noon? Oh my Panda, guys. How long are we going to stand out here? Are we going to... I don't know. I have patience. I just want to see how many people actually donate foods. Because I'm looking for vegan options. See? People come to the fridge, there's nothing there. See? They come to the fridge, there's nothing there, and they leave. And you do not have to be homeless to actually go to this community fridge. That's the best thing about it. Oh, I think they're selling the place. No! Don't sell the...
They have chicken legs.
I think they're selling. I think they're selling a laundromat.
You like cereal?
Okay.
Oh man, that was my favorite laundromat right here, man. No,
You can have
that woman was pretty nice.
only drink.
Well, she was Korean. She was kind of cute too at the same time. So I'm not gonna lie about that. Yes, I love my Asian community. I don't know. I love Korean women more than I love Japanese women now. I don't know what's the deal with me. If I said that out loud, I really apologize. But man, Korean women are really attractive. Oh my panda. Before I was like, eh. But now I'm just like, oh my panda. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh. I don't know. Maybe it's like that evil face they make sometimes that impresses me. I don't know. It does impress me that they make it when they get mad. Oh, it's like, oh, you look evil, but you look cute at the same time. So, guys, what time is it in your area? Let me know down in the comments. So, if you just tuned in, we are focused on the community refrigerator. How much a ramen meal costs in New York City? It depends on where you go, but I can get a ramen dish for $13. We focus on that community refrigerator right there. Yeah, average ramen it's about $13. If you want a really good one, the really good ones, oh, you can spend like 16, $17. But the vegan options are more expensive because the broth has to be made. And sometimes that broth can be very difficult to make. So, yeah. So they spend a lot of time on that broth to make sure it tastes right, it's salted right, it has flavor. It also has this acidity of heat if you want it spicy, but you can add your own spice if you want. Tomiyami pepper, which is called, or Tomigaki pepper. Yeah, but it's Taco Tuesdays too. So if you guys do me a favor, I want you guys to go out, get yourself a bowl of ramen and some tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday. So get 2 tacos and get a bowl of ramen. So get tacos for lunch, and then get the ramen for dinner. That's your goal by Pandas. That's your goal for the day, guys. Panda says go out and get tacos for lunch, and then ramen for dinner. But I'm really happy that the East Village community actually put the refrigerator here, and I do appreciate SMAC for allowing the refrigerator to stay. Let's see what they have. I haven't been in the refrigerator yet, so let's see it. Let's see if I can the microphone stays active too. We're gonna test the lavalier microphones. The relationship code. Oh my panda. I don't need relationship codes. Oh, we got cheeseburger mac and cheese. Look at that. I got mac and cheese for Mac. I don't have a microwave, so that kind of sucks. Don't have my microwave. So someone's gonna get those mac and cheese. So there's 4 mac and cheese dishes inside that refrigerator. So whoever's the luckiest person to get that mac and cheese, I applaud them. Oh, yeah, we don't have a microwave. Imagine having a portable microwave. That would kind of be kind of amazing. But one of them was vegan though, and I do not have a microwave. Damn it. See? That's not fair. That is not fair at all. So yeah, and there's two of them that's cheeseburger in there. Cause yes, they have a cheeseburger flavor one. Yeah. I wonder if let someone make me allow me to use their microwave. So the guy that just went into the refrigerator, he works at SMAC, so he donated it. See? Good people. I'm kind of thirsty. This is lady. She donates the vegan chocolate milk. Oh my panda, those are so good. They're plant-based.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, my hands are so cold. Oh my panda. Did the microphone work when I was at the refrigerator? It's kind of curious. Greg Clark says it's 11:30 where he is. Thank you, Greg, for watching. Appreciate it. But Greg, you have to get tacos today, and you have to get ramen for dinner. That's the rules. Those are the rules for you today, buddy. Because Panda says so. Panda wants you to eat right. And make sure it's a healthy taco. And make sure when you get the ramen, make sure that you get some veggies in that ramen, okay? You gotta keep that nutrition if you inside, man. You know, you gotta keep the nutrition inside. Oh my panda. Now people are curious on what I'm recording right now. But we are focused on that community refrigerator. We might got a lucky one. She's grabbing the mac and cheese. Maybe she's grabbing the mac and cheese. Let's see. You gotta either put it in the oven or the microwave. I wish I could take it. I would definitely put that shit in the microwave and just eat it. Especially the vegan one they have in there. Oh my panda. Imagine, like I said, oh, she got one. She got one. Oh, snap. She's got one. She's not even going to take the other three. See, she is sharing. She's sharing. Damn it. I think she took the vegan one. Who knows? But she got one. She's like, oh, snap. I'm going home and put this in the oven. So I'm gonna tease that guy, Panda. Look at that. You're gonna see the smile on her face. Oh my Panda. I'm not hating her. I'm not hating. Dude, sick of these people coming hijacking the fucking refrigerator all the time. It's pain in the ass, man. To be honest. I need to get some food too, so hopefully someone comes through because I'm getting kind of hungry right now. It's just someone with a vegan idea come to Panda right now and donate give me a big bag of vegan food. Oh, I would never come back for the rest of the week. But thank you guys for tuning in, watching. We are talking about the community refrigerator. We also was talking about homeless shelters and why there's been some dispute about Chinatown doesn't want a homeless shelter in their community, but they also have a ton of homeless themselves in the community that can use and benefit from the shelter. but they don't want the shelter because of the hate crimes, and they think that's going to draw some negative attention to the shelter. And I honestly think that the shelter should be controlled by saying, if you don't live in this, it's not saying you don't live in this area, but listen, there should be at least a police officer or two inside that shelter or shelters around this New York City area, because there's no police officers in the shelter system. There's always these contracted security companies that hire people like me. If I had a security license, I'd be the ones warning you and making sure you don't bring any weapons in. But they don't even make sure that you bring weapons in, because look what happened a couple of weeks ago with the homeless guy that got stabbed inside the homeless shelter for his tablet. That doesn't make sense. You're checking people for weapons, but they was in the person, dude. How you? That's a 10-inch blade. How can you miss that? No excuse. This is why homeless shelters are dangerous. Oh, she's got the mac and cheese. She's going for it. Oh shit, she's got it. She's like, you damn right. Oh, she did the hair weave back. Oh, you seen that? She was like, you damn right, I got that mac and cheese. She feels good about that. She pushed her hair back like, oh, I got me some mac and cheese. See, it's good to have people, I don't know, I'm happy that people can eat, instead of people selling the goddamn food or hijacking the refrigerator. Just happy to see that. See, this is why we came down here. We want to see some happy shit. We don't want to see some angry shit all the damn time, like Midtown. That's an angry place. Midtown is nothing but drugs, homelessness, and thieves, and arguments, and drunken Latinos pissing in the elevator. Oh yeah, they can't hang out there anymore. I found that out yesterday. So one of the Amtrak police officers, Mr. Brown, he told me like, hey, Panda, they can't hang around here down here no more. I was like, about time, man. These dudes were pissing and urinating and fighting and arguing. Make no freaking sense, especially that black guy. If you guys didn't watch my Instagram, that black guy, wow. He must have a rough childhood. Oh, my panda. We've been out here for too long, man. Starting to get sick again. Maybe I should try some of that Hot Ones Last Dab. Where is it, actually? Hold on, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Hot Ones Last Dab. Yeah, that last dab. If you eat too much of that shit like I did, you're gonna be running to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, like I did last night. So, you have been warned. Oh wait, I had this zoomed in. Oh crap! Totally forgot I had it zoomed in. The last dab, right here. Hot Ones Last Dab. Oh my panda. Alright, back to the show. So, we've been documenting the community fridge. You saw tons of people come through that refrigerator looking for food. You see elderly, young people. You see delivery bikes looking for food. Maybe looking for lunch because they don't want to spend money on lunch. Oh, a box of cereal. Nice. Got anything vegan? Oh, cooking oil. Oh, snap. Let me, what is that? What is that? Missed it. What else you got there, lady? Oh, she's just stacking it up. Okay. She is stacking it up. Oh, wow. Fulfill my dreams. Fulfill my hunger dreams. Okay. She's stacking it up. That's nice of her. Okay, let's go check. Anything vegan? Anything vegan? Because Panda wants something vegan. Let's go check it out, guys. Let's go check it out. Let's see. I hope the communication is still working. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely need some vitamins. All right. Okay, guys. So I came. This is what I really need. Man's Daily Multivitamin Gummies. Definitely some of these. Definitely need the vitamins. And it's unopened. So guys, we just scored some vitamins and also oh yeah, dietary substances. Oh yeah. So we just scored big time because normally I buy this stuff and it's not cheap. So guys, we just scored big time. That means I don't have to buy anything for the next 6 months. So, or maybe 3 months. It depends how often I use this. But definitely gonna eat some gummies right now because definitely need it because that Hot Ones hot sauce, that was dangerous. That really had me go to the bathroom last night. Oh my panda. To score some gummy. Look at that, guys. See? Patience pays itself off. The patience. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching live stream. We had 98 minutes in this live stream. Oh, let's check too much. So we scored this. This is like $60. That's what you got. It's healthy. And we score this. Look at that. Patience pays itself off. There we go. Someone was looking out for me, I guess. In the right way. Because I was not going to spend more money on these things. Because I spend money on these things a lot. And that's where some of your donations go sometimes, guys. To making sure I can live a longer day. I want to live to see 90 at least. Come on. And I want to still do YouTube videos at the age of 90. You guys were like, that's crazy, Panda. You're not going to do YouTube videos at age 90. You want to bet? I'm going to do it until the day I die. My voice needs to be heard. So is your voice as well. also, I'm also going to take one of these bio tablets because that hot one got to my ass last night. Damn, I got vitamins, dude. I had to spend. I didn't have to spend $100. Oh my panda. This is like $100 worth. Oh my panda. Someone just looking out for me. Panda's been blessed. Because I'm actually running out of the vitamins. The gummy vitamins. Yeah. And I always get the ones that are not using the what is it called? From pork. Yeah. Because if you guys don't know, the gluten the gluten they use to make gummy bears sometimes, yeah, they use pork. Yeah, so perfect. Oh, there's more food being donated. Look at that. Look at that. There's more food being donated. So today, guys, we are focused on the East Village Community Refrigerator. I just wanted to show you guys all day because you guys, when I actually tell you guys through Instagram and all my friends, like what I've been doing all day, I don't think you guys take my words for granted. So I guess I have to show you guys what I do all day and just sit here all day waiting and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. So I have to wait. So thank you guys for watching. Those that did watch, those that did comment. Let's see the comments. So Timothy, I'm going to call you Tim. Yo, Tim, what's going on? Well, we are focused on the community fish here because we were talking about the good and the bad things. And we're talking about how sometimes the refrigerator, the bad things, the refrigerator gets hijacked. Okay? Yeah, the refrigerator gets hijacked by people from other communities, and they sell the food, right behind me on 14th Street and First Avenue. And sometimes that's not a very good thing. So, and then you have people that use the community fridge as a front to sell drugs, and just hang out here all day. Like we saw that on my Instagram. There's that black guy offering me some fucking stupid crack. I should have punched him in the face. Because he's doing that shit right in front of the school. Should have punched him in the dick. You low life scumbag. Yeah, should have did that. But you know what? I got no time for him. You know? Look, there's more people at the community fridge. I can't see because this lady's blocking my view. Can't tell you what to do, lady, but you're blocking the view. Oh, that's nice. She's donating all that food and it's like giving him the bag. Nice. Go get it, Grandpa. Go get yourself some food. Take it home. Yeah, dude. Just take it all. Because someone your age should not really... Oh, was that the soy... Please don't tell me that was soy milk. Because I can really use that right now. I don't know. I'm looking for tofu. I'm looking for something that it has some protein. I'm looking for something really good to eat, man. I didn't eat yesterday other than that fucking hot sauce. And that was not a very good idea. Because, like, once again, hot ones, you got me. You got me in my butt, but you never got me in the flaming test. When I mean by flaming test, meaning like I didn't sweat, my mouth didn't catch on fire. And that's what Alex Lenses texted me this morning through Instagram. Was like, You weren't phased by that. I'm like, nope. Oh, she got soy milk? She's taking it. God damn it. She's taking it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching though. It's been entertaining, I guess. But it's also sharing awareness about how hungry people are. You don't have to be homeless to actually go into the community fridge or a food bank. You can be just, you got a really fucked up job that doesn't pay enough, but it pays enough to pay your rent. You just don't have enough money to buy groceries. And that's what people are coming out to these refrigerators and these food banks. Is that they don't have enough to survive. And New York City is expensive. New York City is too expensive. Rent is too expensive. There's a shortage for housing, but people want to rebuild and kick people out of house. This is another problem that people don't realize. When you want to rebuild a community and you want to kick people out of their homes to put up a freaking condominium, no offense, you also created homelessness. Because that was the only place where they can actually afford to pay their rent. And now they don't have any other place to go pay rent, because now every other place in New York City wants $2,000 for one bedroom. Oh my panda, that is too much. This is not San Francisco. So yeah, it's expensive. New York City is too expensive. It's so expensive. And you're like, guys, I tell you right now, you have these bike messengers, these bike delivery guys, they are homeless too. They have to surf the train at night with their bike or sleep in the subway train stations. And you have the homeless sleeping in the subway stations, right in the trains all night. You can at least see them like maybe like 4 in each car or 5 in each car, separated. It's like, come on, and you have others that rather sleep outside like me. I'd rather sleep outside because the subway is too fucking dangerous. Too dangerous. We did a video about that. Too dangerous. We did 2 videos about that. Too dangerous. Oh, what she's donating? I hope it's vegan, because I am starving. Because Panda is broke. Panda has no more money. I wish I had money for the hostel though. I'd like to stay there one more time, because it was pretty. I slept like a quiet panda. You know how a panda rolls over? I kept rolling over. Well, I slept like that. But yeah, it's good to see people actually donating food to the community fridge. I'm surprised people are not hijacking the goddamn refrigerator to that. Oh my panda. That's a constant thing with this fridge. Oh, NYPD, what's up? Uh-oh. Oh, it's an empty van. This is a city on hunger. It's like out of 10 people, every 10 people you see, 7 are hungry. 7 cannot afford to buy. 7, like I said earlier, you may have a job here, you may be able to pay your rent barely, but you don't have enough money to buy groceries. That's what these people are doing. Because the fight for survival, it's not just homelessness, it's in our communities. And our communities are fighting to survive. That's what this is about, guys. This is not about, oh, I got $100 shoes and I'm so, yeah. This is another thing I wanted to flex too because I overheard this shit 2 days ago. These two boys spent all their money. Check this out. Spent all their money on some dumbass shoes and an overpriced coat, but was like, "Yo, man, I only got $2 to buy some pizza." And I'm saying to myself, like, you bought that expensive coat when you could have just lay it up instead, and you could have saved your money. You could have bought yourself a nice meal for the rest of the month. But everybody wants to look jiggy fly. Everybody wants to look famous. Hey, right across the street from me is called L Train Vintage. They sell some pretty good stuff for really cheap. Why don't you come across the street? By the way, let me show you. It's right there. It's right there. Pretty cheap. Where do you think I found this coat at? This is actually a $300 fucking wool coat. And I got it for how much? $40. From that place. So, eat your heart out. I gotta switch the microphone because I gotta charge the phone. The phone's at actually 20%. I can find my cable. Oh. All right. All right, guys. I am going to disconnect the Comica Boom XD receiver, and you're going to hear the audio coming from the iPhone. Oh my man, it's so cold out here. Oh, Craig says, sounds like a plan. You better get that taco and that ramen. So it's Taco Tuesdays, guys. So Panda, I want you to go out to get taco for lunch, right? And ramen for dinner. I'm running out of water. But with that said, everyone, if you guys want to support the channel, all you have to do is subscribe, like, and share. Okay? Hit the notification bell icon so you get more more notifications about real life stories and situations in the real world. That's what I do as a documentarian, as a photographer, as a videographer, as a YouTuber. Because I also want to stress about YouTubers pretending to be homeless. As I said this before in my last video, don't do that anymore. It's very distasteful. It's not nice to pretend to be homeless. Okay, I understand that you want to emphasize the meaning to care for those that are unfortunate, but the way you guys are doing it is the way you just want to make money off it. It's not nice. It's not cool. Like, it's not. It's like, that's not how homeless really is, man. 3 days, this and that, blah, blah, blah. No. Be out here for 30 days, 60 days. Actually, be out here for a few months to get a sense. Be out here in the middle of the winter when it's like 10 degrees, or actually just like Friday night, Saturday, where it's negative 9 degrees. Be out here when the weather is that cold. Alright, mates? You're all a wussy, eh? So stop doing that. It's not really cool. All these homeless experiments on YouTube, like, that shit is just garbage content. I understand some of the content is like you're giving those individuals back, but some of them are fake, to be honest. It's all set up and staged. This is not staged. All my content and what I do on this channel is not staged. We travel for this particular moment, this particular reason, to show you real life homelessness situations, or what are people going through in the real world. And you guys are out there making content just to get a buck. What, you running out of ideas on your YouTube channel? Come on, get over yourself. Come on, homelessness is not like, oh yeah, I slept in this place, I slept in the park. No, try to sleep in it's not just parks and the way they doing it is like they make it seem like they actually, I don't think they actually are experiencing homelessness, because come on, they have access to a bank account with money. So I'm pretty sure they lie about every single experience during the process of their undertaking of their homeless experiment. I'm pretty sure you spent money to go get you a nice meal from McDonald's. Come on. I'm pretty sure you end up buying coffee from Starbucks. Not once, but twice. Come on. The average homeless person can't do that. I'm sorry, but they can't. They cannot. Because I don't even go to Starbucks quite often. If I do, it's for tea. And I don't drink coffee. I know. You guys are going to say, what? You don't drink coffee? No, I don't. I'm weird. As Arabic and French and all these genomes in my body, I should be drinking coffee. But no, coffee doesn't sit well with my stomach. Never has, never will. Tea, on the other hand, does. So, and I don't drink much of it, but I should start drinking lots of it. Well, I used to drink lots of it, but recently I haven't been, because I've been more concerned about where I'm going to get my next meal, or how am I going to pay this bill off, or how am I going to keep my phone on to keep the live streams, because we didn't have a phone, actually, guys. This iPhone X was donated by Michael. And Michael was so kind enough to donate his old iPhone X, but the screen was broken. So Melissa donated the $80 so I can get it fixed, and then my friend Jose donated the rest, and then Mike donated the rest to get, because it actually cost $100 and something to get it fixed. So yeah. So anyway, and we didn't have a phone for fucking 30, 40 days because some lunatic. If you didn't see any of my rants on YouTube or my shorts about the woman that broke my iPhone, I don't understand why Penn Station still allowed her to come inside after what she did. She just did not just not stole my phone, but broke my phone. But she hit a passenger or commuter and attacked a security guard. That's nuts. And I saw her last night in my Instagram, and I was like, I should steal your fucking shoes. Crazy, man. And this is the thing. If that was me, I've been in jail. Honestly, think about it, guys. If that was me, I would be in jail. But nope. She's not in jail because she probably played some mental health plead. And that's what they all did. Oh, my panda, you the other cows drive like shit. And she might just be crazy, period. I don't know, but that wasn't right. I was left without a phone. Oh, she got the Hello Kitty mitten. Oh, my panda. So cute. I want those. But anyway, guys. With that said, everyone. It's been a long, long morning, and it's about almost going on 1 right now. And we've been out here for about 6 hours. Waiting. But we got some vitamins. That's the most important part. And I scored big time because the old woman right next to me was like, oh, wow, he scored big time. Like, damn right I did. I did score big time. Those vitamins are going to be very useful because I also spend money on vitamins and try to keep my health up to par. This is why a lot of people do not believe I'm 41. Like, you look too young to be 41. You look about 28, 31, but 41? Nah, I don't believe that, dude. They never do. They never do. No one ever does, believe me, when I tell them my age. So if you guys want to support financially, I'm not having any luck today with finding some food here. And I'm getting my hands are getting kind of cold. I'm kind of want to run into a warm spot. I don't know where. I'll probably just run into the subway and come back because my hands are freezing right now. Not freezing, but they're getting kind of dry. But we were focused on the community fridge. Zoom in. What is going on? We are focused on that community fridge. The pink refrigerator with the doggy on top. Nice choice. But yeah. We've been out here since 7 a.m. And been waiting. I didn't want to do a live stream that early because none of you guys would be on that in that time. So I figured I'd do one around like at 10:30, 11 o'clock. So, and everyone's been wondering why I've been standing here for the last 6 hours. I'm serious. Everyone's like that lives in his name and like he's been standing in like 6, 7 hours. What the hell is he doing? Oh yeah, he's recording. He's doing something. It's like, yeah, I'm recording your antics, your behavior patterns. What do you people actually do during the day? But with that said, everyone, I'm charging the iPhone again. It's been running for about 2 hours now. What is it? We have about, 125 minutes into this video. Oh, that bag looks heavy. I would love to help you, but my hands are full. Yeah, I would like to help people, but my hands are full right now. But damn, I really want some ramen right now, though. And a taco. So, guys, I want you guys to go out there to get a Taco Tuesday, okay, for lunch. And get some ramen for dinner, alright? Don't forget, ramen for dinner. Make sure you take your wives, your girlfriend with you so you guys can have a good time doing it, too. And remember, always slurp. Don't be embarrassed to slurp. Please don't be embarrassed to slurp. But yeah, I think the next round of donations, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next hour or so, but my hands are... My body's fine. It's just my hands. Ooh. My fucking hands. And by the way, S-Mac is right there too. So if you guys want some really good mac and cheese in New York City, please come down to East 12th and First Avenue to S-Mac. I'm telling you guys, the mac and cheese, even if you're vegan, you're gonna love it. Oh, my panda is so fucking good. And you could customize it too. You can add whatever you want. But yeah, it's extra when you add toppings and flavor. But oh, my panda, so fucking good. Oh, I literally have a fixation on the mac and cheese. I think I'm actually going through withdrawals, to be honest. It's like, I'm telling you, food is like my crack. That's my crack, food. I don't care what anyone say. It's nothing better than food. I don't care you smoke weed. It's not better than food. I don't care you got the best beer in the world. It's not better than food. Because guess what? Because you end up eating food afterwards, in a way. They're like, oh, I'm so hungry. See? Food is the best thing. Oh, my panda. Booger nose. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the live stream in about 2 minutes. We've been out here for quite some time. So each witness community, I was out here. And normally I would see you guys donate around 11 o'clock. But you guys didn't come through. It's Tuesday. So I guess you guys are running short on donations. I'm not sure what's going on. But it goes to show you that hasn't... Look at that guy with the business tie shirt looking in the fridge. That goes to show you guys. Look at that. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's hungry. Oh wow. That lady just saved his butt. He dropped his phone and didn't even notice, and she saw it and picked it up and ran right after. See? Good people have good intentions. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, you New Yorkers. That's proof of concept. Right there. Being a good person, it doesn't take that much effort. It's there. It's inside of everyone. Why not just be a good person? Oh, my panda. That shit makes me feel great. I'm loving seeing that shit. It makes me feel good. I don't know about you guys, but I think I just got my fixed. But with that said, everyone, I feel good when I see shit like that, guys. When people do actually good things for other people and not think and hesitate 1 second, that person has it in their heart to do the right thing. So, kudos! Hey? So with that said, everyone, thank you for watching. It's been a long day for me. Oh, the sun is coming out now. Oh, my panda. I'm not even going in the subway anymore now. Is it coming out? Maybe it. I don't know, guys. If you guys want to support the channel, all you have to do is subscribe, like, and share. And make sure you hit the notification bell icons because only 2% of you have the notification turned on. And please, if you want to support the channel financially, then also help me get some tacos and some ramen, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and the Venmo links down in the description below. It really does help. If you want to be a member of this YouTube channel, we have memberships now on this channel. You can click on the link in the description if you want to, but I digress. With that said, everyone, I'm going to end the live stream, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Taco Tuesday and Ramen Tuesday. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care, and make sure that you donate and help others in need. It's very important that you do it. See ya.